Hey guys, Higgy Pop here. Welcome to the Hawk's Nest. Sorry about this. All right, get away from the door. Close the windows. Sonia, get out of there. All right. Whew. Oh. Yeah, just robbed the bank. Robbed the bank, man. I had to be done. Guys, got to keep the ball rolling, baby. Got a lot of great books to show you. Keys galore. You're going to call me the key master. Oh, yeah. So anyways, had to rob a bank. It's a loan. A loan, I call it. So, Hawkwoman was the getaway driver. Thank you, Hawkwoman. Last time Sonia drove, it was a mess. Whoa. But, yeah, so I got a lot of great books to show you. A lot of great stuff. Hawkwoman is not... You can leave now, hon. I got to talk about her. Here's our pistola. Here's a hold up. So, guys, thanks for joining me, man. Booyah! We're going to look at some books. Yeah, look at some books. A lot of good keys. Keys are not just a thing that start your car. They are quality issues in a series, in a run. Something like maybe a first appearance of a character or just something great. Something great. Keys, baby. So Hawkwoman put the keys away. She's been working from home for like over 7 years. I think she's on the road, man. She's scary. Wow. I mean, especially without the summer traffic. A lot of motorcycles, guys on their motorcycles. All these guys with their bikes, their Harleys, especially around here. Johnny Paisan, he's like, look at me, 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 look. There's this guy I work with, big fella. He's no stranger to the knife and fork. He says, I want to get a Harley. Oh yeah, man, I want something, man. I want a big old Harley. I said, it better be big. He goes, I want something to get me from 0 to 200 real quick. I said, step on a scale. And then, he wasn't happy. I said, listen, pal, get over it. I says, you should have a saltine and call it a day. Anyways, so, what are we doing? Anyways, I want to look at these books real quick. And I want to thank my man Dominator, because this is Hawk Baby. That's when I gave her the tennis ball, the Superman tennis ball. She's like, are you kidding me? What? I was like, yes. Hawk Baby, she's the best. I'm gonna see her next week. Oh yeah, Poppy and Hawk Baby. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. So listen, she's just great. She likes to read comics. I mean, all people think their babies are the best. That's my baby. She's a genius, The kid's over there reaching into his diaper, making a poop mohawk. I got. You're like, yeah, that kid's special, all right. But she is, all right? She is. Maybe I shouldn't have robbed the bank with a Higgy Pop shirt on. Talking about special. That's me. So, yeah. So here we go, man. So, Hawkwoman, when she goes out, man, I'm like, maybe I just call her an Uber or something, Driving, even driving with an Uber. So check this out. Look at this. This is Justice League Red, number 2. All right? And that's a team that Red Tornado started. And I had to get this because look at that cover, man. Look at him. Look at him. Black Adam. He looks all aged. He looks like a saddlebag with eyes. Look at him. Oh, yeah. He looks like his face is made out of crow's feet. I mean, tough looking. That's awesome. Awesome. Ahmed. Who did this cover? Ahmed Henry Prianto. Ahmed Priante. Anyways, I love it. I love it, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Things are good here. Things are good. I had to get a ride from Hawkwoman because I had to bring my car to the shop. And I was like, give me a ride. We got to pick up my car, right? And she's driving. I was scared, man. And then I'm in the passenger seat, and we're driving. This is the same route I take to work every day. We drive by all these homeless people, right? Because these are the people I see every morning. I know them. I know. There's Louie. There's Lucky, a homeless guy named Lucky. I said, your name's Lucky? He goes, yeah. I said, we'll work on that, right? And, he's crazy looking. He's so crazy. He looks like Lawrence Fishburne's left eye. That's how crazy he is. I mean, he looks like like a computer-generated mosquito, Lucky. I'm telling you, he's nuts. He's nuts. He looks like if Ren from Ren and Snippy was a real person. That's what he looks like. And his toenails look like Doritos that were left in the sun. I mean, like, Lucky. No more sandals for you. Anyways, this is a good read. It's fun. Issue number 2. Because you have Cyborg, Power Girl, and you have the Green Lantern, Simon Baz. So there you go. Yep. Then there's this other homeless guy. He's another big boy. This cat guy must weigh like 500 pounds. Right? His name, he said his name is his name is Clark, he says. Like Clark Barr. He's like 500 pounds. He goes, hey man, Higgs! Instead of with the signs like feed me, I have him hold signs like Higgy Pop, subscribe. He goes, Higgs, can you, I need some money for food. I said, in all good consciousness, Clark. I said, I can't give you money for food. I said, here, buy some crack. So this is new. All In Batman, number 1 with Fraction. All right, there you go. I mean, these homeless guys, we're pals. That's why I work overtime for these homeless guys. They're hitting me up every day. Yeah. I mean, one guy, he smells like the Great Depression. I feel bad for him. But anyways, and yeah. Good old Lucky. I think he homeschooled himself. Whew. Yeah. There you go. I didn't read this yet. And then I did read this. This was very fun. This is Marvel put this out, issue number 1. DC's going to pull out one next week. And Deadpool and Batman, right? And there is the old Batman fights the old man Logan in this. There's a whole bunch of stories in here. This is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Till my daddy took my T-Bird away. Yeah. So I can't wait to see Hawkeye. See, my daughter gets mad because I let Hawkeye do anything she wants. I mean, she's riding on a little scooter with no helmet. She's doing all sorts of stuff. I said, just go for it, kid. I mean, when I was a kid, man, the only thing that brought me home was the moon. I'm telling you. I mean, my mom's favorite sayings were, she's like, all she said was, what are you doing inside? That's my mom's favorite saying growing up. What are you doing inside? That's what she said. And get out of my sight. So, a lot of these kids, they just sit on the couch. So, there you go, man. Did you guys see the video I did the other day with Arnold singing the song? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Come on now. Come on, that's funny. Come on, that's a good one. That's a good one. Easy comic reader. He said I should do some country songs, Arnold. Yeah. Maybe some George Strait. George Strait has a brother. His name is Roger Crooked. Did you know that? I swear to God. And this is dope. So anyways, I got all these books at the second alarm. They're like, I was like, guys. I gotta go rob a bank. I'll be right back. So this is the latest World's Finest 43. There you go. That guy, he's like the homeless guy down the street. Yeah, he looks like a computer-generated mosquito, the one I was telling you about. You could take his x-ray with a mag light. Lean looking. I drew this. This is either Captain Atom, or I can make him into Iceman, a jacked Iceman. See, I'm drunk. So I want to get through these books. I'll show you some keys. I'm going to show you a series that I almost finished. And I want to show you some art. I wanted to play Unknown Comic today, but some other time, guys. Anyways, I've been doing a lot of drawing. Some good, some not so good. You know what I'm saying? You let me know. Oh, all right. You know, so there you go. Red Coat, latest issue, fantastic. Now we have George Washington's in the picture. Oh, yeah. You know what? If George Washington was president today, you know what he'd fly around in? He would fly around in Air Force One. George Washington. Yeah. What did he say? What did George Washington say to the guys when before they got into the boat to cross the Delaware? He said, "Men, get into the boat." So there you go, man. There you go. And Simon Pure. That's Simon Pure. In every opening paragraph, it says, "My name is Simon Pure, and as you will find out, I am not that pure." But he is. He's coming around. He's getting a little moral compass nowadays, Simon Pure. And he meets Dolly Madison, which was the wife of the president back then. and the White House is on fire. He goes in, and Dolly Madison's in there trying to save a painting of George Washington, and he helps her. He's like, "You're crazy, lady." Easy comic reader. Speaking of easy, he was sick for a while, right? And you know what? I already had the milk cartons out for Easy, and then I had to recall him because he's back. He's back. Yeah. And I sang him a song on the phone. I sang him that old Asia song. Do you remember when we used to dance? Great! Back in the day, that was the best. Woo! And I'm gonna sing it to Hawk Baby when I see her. I'll be like, "Do you remember when you pooped your pants? And then when you were up, we didn't have a chance." So, this is great. Speaking of back in the day, memories. Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt. This was a fun read. Very fun. Yeah. So if you ever get an Uber with my wife, if this could happen, if you meet her and you get an Uber with her, she always has to talk to the Uber driver. Start up a conversation. I'm like, you could just be quiet. The guy doesn't want to talk to us anyways. But no. She's in the back. She's going, "So, how long have you been an Uber driver?" "I've been an Uber driver for 5 years. I work 70 hours a week." "Oh, that's great. But that's not my full-time job. I own a discotheque in Bangladesh. Oh, maybe we could go see us sometime. Well, huh, hon?" I'm like, "Yeah, we'll be there." And this, I had enough. Resurrection Man, this is the book 6. And I'm reading it, I'm going, this is the last time I buy it. And this doesn't matter. This is the last issue of the series. I'm through. I mean, there's supposed to be the human target. He came and went. The Phantom Stranger came and went. I mean, it's nothing happened. I don't get it. And these guys' powers, he's useless. He's about as useless as a catcher at a t-ball game. Useless. He's about as useless as decaf coffee. This guy, Resurrection Man. I take it all back. Don't buy it. I mean, he's about as useless as an ejection seat on a helicopter. Useless. He's about as useless as an ashtray on a motorcycle. Useless. I'm telling you. He's about as useless as an inflatable dartboard. You can't use it. Once. Resurrection Man. Yeah. He's like as useless as a backup camera on a bobsled. You can't use it. It's like great superpower. His superpower, it's about as useless as having a superpower of invisibility, but you could only use it if you played a trumpet. Speaking of decaf. Wow. Guys, it's great to see it. It's great to see you. I love Robin Banks. I mean, first of all, for the cardio, you can't beat it. Anyways, I'm getting over it. I had a whole bunch of poison ivy. Fun. I was just on call for a week. Fun. I hurt my ribs at work. Fun. My life is great. Homeless people. Wife drives like a maniac. Oh, look at this. JSA Ragnarok Part 1. Fantastic. And I gotta show you. I'm already sneak peeking some of my art. Look at this. They call me the creeper, because I've been creeping low and high. I can't seem to get what I'm after till the day I die. He's going, ha, ha, ha. Boom. Look at that. Yeah, when I was a kid, man, nowadays, parents don't even let their kids outside because they're allergic to peanuts. And they'll all say, like, well, it's so much more dangerous today. No, it wasn't. In the 70s and 80s, it was very, very dangerous. That's why we have milk cartons. Come on. I mean, how many times did I get into a stranger's van with the blackened out windows? He's like, hey, who wants candy? I'm like, hey. He goes, you want to ride in my van? And I'm just sitting there. I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, when was the last time I did something just for me? Sure, sir. Yeah, whatever. I'm fine. Anyways, Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 10 by Titan Comics. Now, this guy is Palooka Joe. I forgot what his name is. It's a story in the back. Let me check. Microphone check. Check a microphone check. All right. Anyways, there's the back cover. Awesome. This Savage Sword story was great. I loved it, right? And There's old Conan yucking it up at the bar. He's like, remember when I put my elbow through the back of your head? Remember when I punched you so hard in the chest, your shoulder blades clapped? Ha ha ha! And here he is, putting someone in a sleeper hold. He's like, gah, yeah, yeah, gah. You know, guys. Good old, That's why when you say, in the old West, when you shoot someone, you go to prison. I mean, even now today, I rob the bank. If I get caught, so what? I mean, if I don't get caught, I buy good comics, right? But if I get caught, go to prison, hang out with the guys, read some comics, work out, whatever. Anyways, what am I getting at? So anyways, Conan's story's still going on. I love it. So as you can see, they're battling the snakes, Thulsa Doom and the snakes. And it's just great. It's just great. And here he is, just snapping people's necks and everything. It's just fun violence. Good for the whole family. And, okay, here we go. Fang and Spear is the second story. The art is superb, all right? And it's just like a 4-page story. The serpent worshippers, doppelganger everyone in this clan but these two people, this blonde guy and his wife, all right? But he gets revenge, as you can see. He's ventilating that serpent's head. And he turns back into a serpent. He's like, ah, la, 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 la. All right? Anyways, now let me get to the boxer thing. Okay, so that's a great picture. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. So, let's see. Okay. Snakeskin Shuffle. Sailor Steve. Costigan. Sailor Steve Costigan in Snakeskin Shuffle. The art is not good, and the story is pretty lame, but I enjoyed it because I just love this time period, like Popeye, that kind of stuff. So I went with it. The art is way all over the place, very sloppy and rushed, but hey, so Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, issue number 4, and then I got New Gods, issue number 10. I enjoy this. All right. Then, look at this. Saturday is Batman Day. I'm upset. My name is Batman. So here you go, man. This is great. I got this at Second Alarm Charm, baby. Woo! Yeah. Did you know? I got a study hawk, baby. You know babies do not have kneecaps? I didn't know this. This changes everything. It's just like cartilage, just like jelly. Until they're like 4 years old, they don't get kneecaps. Man, talk about a superpower. I love it, man. Great. So anyways, this is Batman. This is Detective Comics issue number 404. And I had to get it because it has Enemy Ace. Da! And Batman is on a movie set, all right? And this came out in October of 1970, okay? And Neil Adams and Gaspar Saladino on the cover. Look at that, man. Look at the Enemy Ace. It's not really Enemy Ace. It's a guy that's an actor playing him, all right? So, Ghost of the Killer Skies. Hans von Hammer. They're on a movie set in Spain, all right? And Bruce Wayne is the producer of this movie. The lead actor and director gets killed. And Batman has to go after this guy, all right? He ends up killing this guy, the pilot. Isn't that ironic? Batman's not supposed to kill, but here we go. Yeah. Irony. Talk about irony. I know this guy, he quit smoking. The next day, he got hit by a tobacco truck. Isn't that ironic? Come on. And in the letter page in here, there's a letter from Mike Barr and Martin Pasco. Yeah, those are all great comic book creators in the letter page back in the day, man. So I love it. Yep. And there you go. So this is all takes place on a movie set. I was thinking back. The last time I saw a movie, the only time I saw a movie with my dad in a movie theater, we went to go see The Song of the South. He's like, The Song of the South is out. They were re-releasing. I was like 13 or something. He's like, come on, I'll take you to the movies. He took me and my mother to the movies. I was like, I've never seen such a thing. Anyways, it's crazy. I'm not a big movie theater guy, I always thought, this is how stupid I am. I always thought I always thought PG-13 meant pretty good for 13 minutes. I had no idea it was an age thing. I had no idea. Yeah. But that's my old man. He wanted to see Song of the South. Hey, whatever, Dad. My dad's, I love him, but he's just, he was, sometimes talk about irony. If my dad was in the house somewhere, I just wouldn't go to that side of the house. I'd be like, I'll pee outside. I'm good. And I'm the youngest. All my brothers and sisters, they'll be like, if they want something, they go ask him for ice cream. He won't kill you. You're too young. I'm like, why me? Well, great sense of humor though, my dad. Yeah. So he taught me all the stuff about movie theaters. You take your own food into the movie theater. You do. Because it's too expensive. And that worked out great for me for years. Until one day, it just got out of hand. Once I lit the grill, they got upset. And then I had a big bucket of wings, and it got a little spicy. I got a lot of gas that night during the movie. Man, my butt sounded like a train whistle, man. It was like a saloon doors flapping. I was like, I'm sorry. Anyways, I shared too much. Anyways, look at this. This goes out to my Marvel nuts. The Avengers Judgment Day. Yeah. Yep. Here you go, man. And covers by Sal Buscema and Sam Rosen. That monster, he's going to kill the Wasp, and there's no way we can stop him. But we've got to try. We've got to. Death lies waiting at the top of the world. There's the Wasp. Very vulnerable. She's as useless as a catcher at a t-ball game, I'm telling you. And she gets slapped around again. Always getting slapped around. She's got her old pair of Irish sunglasses, and she gets backhanded unconscious. It happens. It happens. And but it's a great fight scene. Vision goes toe to toe with the Sentry. Oh, it's good stuff. Good stuff. The Vision. I graduated. All right. Guys, it's great to see you. Guys, can you comment? I love talking to you. I miss you guys. And look at him. And let's see. Boom, look at this stuff. This is great. This is great stuff. Sal Buscema all the way. So anyways, there she is. She gets backhanded by Hank again. Hank is always hitting on her face. And boom, right off the lips. Good stuff. Good stuff. There they are. Avengers, assemble! Me first. And just great, man. We got a little Captain Marvel fighting a Skrull. We got it all going on, man. Awesome. Avengers, issue number 90. Boom. Boom. That goes out to my man, Big John. And now here comes a key. A key. Everybody, hold on. A key. Ta-da! The first appearance of Dane Whitman as the Black Knight. And he, I read this. This was a couple of weeks I read this. His uncle or something was an evil version of Black Knight, and he goes in, after he dies, he goes in there and he sees his armor, and then he redoes all the armor, makes it all, you know what I'm saying? Makes it nice, and he's got his Pegasus, That's what he does. What if the Pegasus gets sick, Where do you take it to the vet? Do you? They'll be sawing those wings right off, man. You gotta go to those rich people vets, That's what you gotta do. Yeah. Rich people, they take their dogs to the vet for stupid things. They're like, they go, yes, this my Labradoodle. It's like, my Labradoodle is a Capricorn, and he's been acting like a Leo all week. Something's wrong. Meanwhile, Hot Dog is like, he's got a swollen tooth, and he's all old, and I just like, dude, get over it, man. You gotta I said, I got bad ribs too, pal. We're all got ailments. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, the Black Knight, Dane Whitman, this is his first appearance as the Black Knight. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Magneto and the Toad. Look at that sucker. And this is in decent shape. This is all second alarm charm, baby. This is issue number 48, Close the Gate. George Tusket and Sam Rosen on the cover. January of 68. I love it. And, yeah. Yes. So so what do you call his name was like Sir whatever. Sir Whitman, Slim Whitman, Sir Dane. And so what do you call a knight that always has extra equipment? Surplus. Ah, yeah, knight humor. Yeah. So what do you call a knight that has a bunch of people around him? Surrounded. Yeah. So what do you call a drunken knight? Cirrhosis. Oh, ah. That's right, man. What do you call a knight that's very sure of himself? Certainly. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. You know how knights communicate? With chainmail. So anyways, this is what we call a key. A key. Yes. And Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Wasp, Goliath, and Hercules. Yes. Yes, man. I love it, man. I love it. Guys, I Black Knight is one of my favorites. I like all those B-Seers, and I always was attracted to Black Knight, even as a youngster. A youngster, I did. Yeah, when I was a little guy, just running around with my paper route money. I said, "Who is that?" And I found out who it was, the hard way. Yeah, I remember always looking up to my when you're the youngest brother, right? You don't. No one looks up to you because you're the youngest. I always looked up to my older brothers. You know, the Colorado Kid. He's one of them. Right? I would hang around with the Colorado Kid, and he used to treat me like poopy. Lower than whale poop. And for Batman Day, right, here we go. Issue number 172, Batman. I'm Batman. And it says, featuring Attack of the Invisible Knights. Robin, speak to me. Which one of these empty suits of armor struck you down? Anyways, this is your museum. And the curator's like, these suits of armor are moving around, and they're haunted. They're not haunted. They're being used by someone's using magnets. Magnets, man, high tech. So my brother Sean was like, one day he's like, "You want to hang out with us? We're going to play ice hockey." I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like 8 years old. I said, "Yeah, dude." I got on my big hoodie, my big jacket, right? It's a hand-me-down, and I'm following him. I'm like, I was the happiest kid. I had my ice skates. I was like, this is the best day of my life. And I'm with my brother and his friends, right? And we get to the pond, and he grabs me by the hood, and it goes like this. He goes, whee! He throws me onto the ice. I go sliding halfway across the lake, and all of a sudden the lake goes pop, pop, pop up the ice. He's like, "We're not playing today. The ice isn't ready." And they leave. I'm like, "Hey guys, that's the life of a little brother." Yeah. So anyways, it is. Let's see. Covers by Carmine Infantino. It is June of '65. Those were the days. And Joe Gala on the cover. And Attack of the Invisible Knights by Sheldon Moldoff. You know, Sheldon Moldoff. It's very borderline good art and bad art. And it's the Black Opal's Gotham Museum, all right? And Gardner Fox and Sheldon Moldoff do the second story. It's a Robin story. The Flower Gang. They're tough, the Flower Gang. Yeah. Anyways, Robin, he's by himself because Batman's like, "I got something to do," and he's like, and then Robin's by himself. He has to fight the Flower Gang, and he makes the Flower Gang think that Batman is with him by throwing a rock at a window. I mean, this is great stuff. So there you go, man. That is not a key. This is DC Superstars presents Dead Man and the Phantom Stranger, issue number 18. I already have this. This is the last issue of DC Superstars, and they got some great issues in that series, and I need about 5 of them, you know. And like the one has the Huntress on the cover. I want it. And February '78, I was 4 years old, and I was crushing it. My brother did not throw me out onto an icy pond yet. I mean, I still had a lot to do, and then one time, you know, we used to build a lot of forts in the woods, right? And I was always the one that said, "Go get this, go get that, go home and grab that, go grab a hammer," right? I'm like, and then one time I'm up on top of the tree for it, right? My brother's on the ground with his buddies, you know, and he's like, "Give me the hammer, stupid!" And I go like this. I just had it up to here. I was like, I threw it down to him and hit him in the head. He was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And then I always wanted to hang out with him. So then what they did one time, I was in the fort, and they locked me inside the fort. They put a padlock on it, and I couldn't get out. And they ran off into the woods. And I'm like, ah! And then one of the guys, one of the my brother's friends, had like this styrofoam cooler, and I was so mad, I just smashed it into pieces, right? And then like 3 hours later, they come back and let me out, and then they saw the cooler, then they beat me up. That's how I spent my life, getting locked inside things, and then getting beat up for it. Anyways, so there you go, man. My mom was like, what are you doing inside? I'm like, I don't want to go out. I'm allergic to peanuts. Don't let me go out there. So anyways, we have Jim Aparo on the cover with Tatiana Wood, The Phantom Stranger and Dead Man, the Halloween event. Awesome. And that's another thing. As a kid, I never even knew Halloween was coming up. No one would warn me. All of a sudden, they're like, what's everyone doing? It's Halloween, stupid. I'm like, what? I don't have a costume. And I was a chubby kid. So you're a ghost. They put a sheet over my head, cut 2 holes in it. I looked like an ice cube, an iceberg with sneakers. I know. Looked like an idiot. So anyways, I looked like an iceberg with feet. Anyways, now I'm about to show you a key. I got this at Harvey's. I'm so wild about Harvey, and Harvey's wild about me. Booyah! DC Showcase issue number 73, the first appearance of the Creeper. Look at that. Oh, Steve Ditko awesomeness. One of my early videos, I went through the whole Creeper series with Steve Ditko, and we should revisit it because it's so awesome. I went over Hawk and Dove by Steve Ditko, but this is something I wanted for years. Harvey gave it to me for a great price. I think it was, excuse me, it's $30. Don't tell Hawk. Anyways, there you go, man. He's going against a mobster, Angel Devlin. He is the Creeper. He is the Creeper. All right, Jack Ryder. All right. This story is based on an Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Notorious. It was in like 1946. Loosely, I say. Cary Grant played the lead. And Steve Ditko does all the art and the inks. The Coming of the Creeper. And Beware the Creeper. And, I've been known to be a creeper myself. I did some creepy things. Sure. Like the time I started a illegal cow fighting ring, People didn't like it, so it didn't last long. Yeah. I told you I was doing autopsies for the living. That was creepy, And there you go. You know what's creepy? Obituaries lately. In the when you look at in the obituaries, very creepy lately. Everyone's dying in alphabetical order. Weird. So, anyways, he's a former TV host in this, and he turned network security investigator. Yes, he did. But I love this. This is classic. Just something I always wanted. I love DC Showcase, and it's just a great run from back in the day. And I need a lot of the early ones, but I have some gems. Yeah, I want the one that has the dolphin on it, not a real dolphin. Not like where's my dolphin? Here. Not this dolphin. The girl, the superhero dolphin. There you go. The Creeper. Boom. Key. And last week I got Conan. Yes. He wants to. I was talking to Conan the other day. He wants to come up with his cologne line. It's called Brutiful. Yeah. I said, I'll work on it, buddy. There you go. This is great. You talk to Sleepy. He's like, it's mez. Sleepy, get over it, pal. All right. And Superman Kryptonite Spectrum, issue number 2. This is silly and stupid. All right. There you go. And, okay. And Adventures of Superman, the Book of L. This is all in, issue number 1. And it's mez. The story's kind of predictable, and I've been there and done that. All right? So, I've been there and done that, man. This guy at work, he's always telling me things like I should remember these things. He's like, remember that job we did, with the house? I'm like, I'm going to need a little more detail. The house, it had the black roof. I was like, it's not ringing a bell. You remember the house had a mailbox in front of it? I said, you're going to have to drill down a little further there, pal. And he tries to make me look stupid. I now look stupid. All right. Anyways, I drew Wolverine, with his shirt off. He's got his shirt off. I'm sorry, Brian. All right. World's finest. All right. Looks like they got into a little Joker Venom. All right. And Action Comics 1089 and 1090. These are great reads, man. I'm loving it. Because Adam Blake, who is Captain Comet, is in this. All right. And Captain Comet is actually not good. He's working for the government. He's working for General Lane. And this is going back to when he's Superboy. All right. And he's in high school. And Adam Blake, Captain Comet, is his teacher. And he follows him home. He's like, I know who you are. And then we're back to the good stuff. Captain Marvel! Issue number 3. Look at that. The scroll. Look at the yipper on him, huh? The cover's by Vince Colletta and Gene Colan. From the Ashes of Defeat. Gene Colan on art. Gene Colan, yeah. They say a banana a day cleans out your colon. You know what I'm saying? To me, I was surprised to find out that you're supposed to eat the banana. I didn't know. Anyways, did you, Colin. Great name. Maybe not for an artist or whatever. But, Axl Rose? Axl Rose was going to open up a colonic spa. He was going to call it Buns and Hoses. So here you go, man. Issue number 3, July of 68. I just need a couple more of these. Awesome. The cover is, guys, if you know your colors, it's green. And if you know your Espanol, it's avaril. All right. And I got this beauty. Green Lantern, issue number 35. Hal, my pal. That's right. Well, Gil Kane. Yes. Insert in the membrane. Issue number 35. Gardner Fox and Gil Kane. Gil Kane on the cover. Prisoner of the Golden Mask. All right, that's the aerialist. All right, hey, that's what they had for villains back there, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's like acrobat. He's an aerialist. What do you call a group of Armenian acrobats? You call them checks and balances. Yeah. So there you go. Do you know what the aerialist did when he caught his wife cheating on him? He flipped. Yeah. All right. And the first story is Prisoner of the Golden Mask. All right. The aerialist has this yellow mask he puts on Hal. And Hal's like, oh my God, it's yellow. All right. And then there's a second story. The Eagle Crusader of Earth. All right. There's this radiation machine that causes Green Lantern to switch minds with an eagle. I mean, wow. Guys, I was riveted. Anyways, I needed it, so I got it. Second alarm charm. And I went to second alarm, and I'm like, I want She-Hulk. And she's like, boom, I already have this. This is issue number 4. All right. And it's covers by Jack Abel and Al Milgrom, May of 1980. She-Hulk almost looks like a lady. And she's lifting up a forklift. Yes. And the She-Hulk Strikes Back with David Kraft writing and Mike Vosberg on the art. Yeah. And, women. She's got the woman's strength. You know how mothers, lift cars off of their kids? I mean, this is the She-Hulk. It's in every woman. They get angry, man. My mom, she used to whip us with the Matchbox tracks, the rubber tracks, the orange ones. She was like, yeah. And then she was like, it was like a wrestling promo when she was really angry, but she didn't want people to hear. She sounded like Macho Man. And when he used to yell like a whisper, he's like, "Ooh, when your father gets home, oh yeah, you're dead meat." It's like, anyways, issue number 4, and then I went with issue number 5. I'm on a roll. She-Hulk. She's punching a metal snake. Yeah. It's called Breaking Point. Al Milgrom on the cover. And I was reading the letter page. There's a guy from Connecticut. His name is Tom. And June of 1980. Yeah. Even Hawkwoman gets angry, Did I tell you that I clean the floors here with my tongue? Yeah. This is how I do it. I go, Hawkwoman, clean the floors! And then I'm like this. And then all of a sudden I'm like this. Ah! There you go. Yes. You know, women get the She-Hulk strength too when you ask them, like, let's say, you say, hey, how old are you? Don't you ask me my age. Sorry. How much do you weigh? There you go. Issue number 5. Issue number 6. Oh, yeah. Good old Tin Head. That's a great cover. Bob Layton on the cover. July of 80. And enter the Invincible Iron Man. David Kraft and Vosberg. But I love Hawkwoman. I love her. You know, but I want to get... My dad said, you know, this is great advice from my dad. He said, you should marry an ugly girl. Always marry an ugly girl. Or date an ugly girl. I said, all right, great advice. I said, why? He goes, once she breaks up with you, you're happy. I said, you're a genius. You're a genius. You know. And the other thing, to make things easy when you're dating guys out there, you single guys, don't date a girl that has like a lot of honor, you know, because you don't have to defend her honor. You know, when you're out in public, let's say you're out at a bar or something, some biker comes in and goes, hey, who's that piece of trash you got around over there, Higgy? I'm like, you're right. She is. She's trash. You don't have to defend her honor because she doesn't have any. Yep. There you go. Another tip. And never. Always the stick up for the ladies. And issue number 7. This is where I end my She-Hulk right here. Issue number 7. Swamp Demons. Great cover, man. Look at that. Look at that. All right. August of 1980. Marie Severin on the cover. And Kraft and Vosberg on the inside. And there you go. Her shirt, her clothes are ripped. Ripped. Guys, you got to get your clothes at Good. I get all my shirts, everything, my pants, everything at Goodwill. I was wearing the shirt the other day in the house. Hawkman was like, I brought that shirt to Goodwill 2 weeks ago. I said, yeah, that's where I found it. I said, I'll keep going back. You can't get rid of my stuff. I wear them until they rot off my body. One time we're at the IJ grocery shopping, and I swear, this is a true story. This little kid was in the shopping cart with his mom, and I'm just sitting there, right? I look crazy in my clothes. And the kid goes, Mommy? Yeah? Is that a homeless person? And my wife, Hawkwoman, goes, see, I told you! I said, what? I said, no, little guy. I said, my wife just doesn't buy me new clothes. There you go. There you go, man. I was like, these clothes are rad. I was like, this shirt is fire. Issue number 7, man. Awesome. I need like 3 or 4 more issues in She-Hulk. I think it goes up to issue number 18 or something. I'm not sure. And guys, I bought this. I already have it, but I got it anyways. Issue number 10 of Iron Fist. Oh! Who do you think would win? Richard Dragon from DC or Iron Fist? You're going to say Iron Fist because he has a superpower, all right? That's not fair, all right? But Richard Dragon is awesome. But I love Iron Fist, okay? This is issue number 10, all right? December of 76, all right? Dave Cockrum on the cover. Kung Fu Killer. Everybody's Kung Fu fighting. There you go. And you know who does the letters in this comic book? Gaspar Saladino! Yes. There you go. And he's going against Chaka. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Yeah. And he's fighting the Golden Tiger Gang. Chaka Khan runs the Golden Tiger Gang, all right? Awesome action in this. This comic's in a condition of whoa minus, but I gotta show you. Let me show you some action scenes in this. Ready? There, look at that opening page. The art in this is amazing, amazing. I mean, it is stellar. And the action, sports, action. Here we go. I mean, just look at these splash pages. I mean, and what a great costume, you know? Iron Fist, just great. Great character. And this guy comes out with his nunchucks. He's like, wah! All right? And then, let's get to it. I mean, look at this. Him going down this staircase. He's like, wah! Isn't that great? Who does that? Fantastic. I know it ain't this guy. He's like, hey, how are you? I mean, look at that stuff, man. That's great. I love it. I love it, man. Iron Fist. I mean, look at this stuff. He's like, ah. But you know what happens? He wins. And guys, I want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, Wahiggy. And then blow out, Wahiggy. All right? Boom. Look at this. A key. Another key. You're like, how many keys are we going to have? 3. Boom. Iron Fist, issue number 14. First appearance of Sabretooth. I got this from Harvey. I'm so wild about... I was in there, right? And some guy's in there at Harvey's. And this guy's... And he was French. He's like, Mon ami, ah yes, what you need, Harvey, you know what this is? This is fantastic. This is the first appearance of Sabretooth. French, you know? Listen, I love French toast. French toast. It's better than normal toast. I love French fries. It's better than normal potatoes. It is. French kisses, very romantic, and better than the normal kiss. What I'm getting at is, French is better with everything, unless you're a French person. This guy was a jerk. And so Harvey introduced me to the guy. Hey, Jim, this is Mon Ami. I was like, hey, Mon Ami. He's like, yes, I got tons of comics. I got many comics. I have a YouTube channel. I was like, great. He gave me his card. I said, and then Harvey goes, hey, you got a YouTube channel. Hey, you should find it. You should check it out. He's like, oh, yeah, really? Who cares? So I said, yeah. He gave me his card, and I subscribed right there. I said, I just subscribed. He goes, oh, good for you. I said, he didn't reciprocate. Nope. So anyways, I got it, baby. I've been waiting for this for years. Yeah. So anyways, Sabretooth is crazy. Victor Creed, I'm telling you, he's a nut. He killed his brother over a piece of pie. I mean, my brother, Colorado Kid, threw me out in a frozen pond. I didn't kill him. I threw a hammer at his head, but I didn't kill him. I mean, it's nuts. My father almost killed my brother, you know. My dad never answered the phone growing up. I mean, the phone would be ringing. He'd be on the couch. Answer the phone. I was like, huh. And then one day, my brother, Colorado Kid, was like, why don't you answer it? We didn't see him. I mean, he woke up 3 days later with the phone inside of himself. I was like, who was it? Anyways, so anyways, it's great. He ended up, Sabretooth, he ended up partnering in the early days with the Constrictor, you know, running around being bad dudes and everything. He went back and forth. Throughout the years, he became a good guy, a bad guy, mostly bad. You know, he killed his brother for a piece of pie, for crying out loud. Yeah. It's crazy. So, yeah. The Colorado Kid, he used to get my dad all the time, you know. And I had another brother that used to talk back to my dad. We still visit his grave to this day. There you go. Awesome. I wanted this for years. I never wanted to get it because it was so expensive. But Harvey gave me a great deal. I don't even want to tell you. $25. Booyah. I'm robbing banks as we speak. Boom. Guys, great character, great series. He started in Marvel Premiere. Oh, before I show you, I'm going to show you the Iron Fist run starting in Marvel Premiere. Guys, check this out. I went to Aldi's. Aldi's is a chain of a grocery store, but they sell tchotchkes. And I got a package of 4 Marvel cups, sippy cups, for Hawk Baby. Anyways, this is the Defenders, all right? I want to show you this stuff. Look at that. Okay. There you go, man. And I got Fantastic Four. I'm French, mon ami. Fantastic Four cup at Aldi's. It cost me $5. And I got Spider-Man uses a sippy cup cause he can. Doody-doo, Scooby-Boo. And I got my favorite, the Avengers. Captain America, he's proud to be an American. There you go. So, I'm going away on vacation next week. I will be making videos. I swear to God. And when I get back, I have to watch my mom for a couple weeks. My mom's crazy. She's always like, she's obsessed with like her property. Like she wanders around the yard. He's on my land. I was like, have you? It's like, I'm gonna kill whoever put that fence over there. It's like she's been watching Yellowstone or something. I'm like, Ma, take it down a notch. Anyway, here we go. I do not have the first appearance of Iron Fist because I didn't rob enough banks. But here is Marvel Premiere issue number 16. Booyah! There you go. July of 74. The second appearance of Iron Fist. This is Larry Hama's first artwork for Marvel. It's another key! Matt, my man Matt, he was a big Larry Hama fan because he's a G.I. Joe nut. There you go. Issue number 17. All right. September of 74. There's no value stamp in this one. Makes me mad. Issue number 18. Marvel Premiere. Climax of Iron Fist Awesome Origin. He's karate chopping Stone right in the lips. Isn't that great? Issue number 19. Martial Arts Action. The Death Cult of Karakai. Issue number 20. Batroc. Let's get ready to Batroc, man. Issue number 21, Marvel Premiere. Vengeance of the Death Goddess. That's Hawkwoman when she gets mad. Death Goddess. I call her, please, Death Goddess. And Gil Kane and Gaspar Saladino on the cover. Awesome, man. March of 75. Daughters of the Death Goddess. Tony Isabella is the writer. Arvell Jones, debut, doing art. This is the first Misty Knight. Hey, I think it's another key. Issue number 22. Issue number 23, Marvel Premiere. That guy works out. Man, I can't even lift nothing, man. My ribs. Issue number 24, Marvel Premiere. Summerkill. Summerkill makes me feel fine. Gil Kane on the cover with John Romita. September 75. Pat Broderick does the art inside. And I got another 24. And issue number 25, Marvel Premiere. Mindstorm. He's fighting a brick wall. Yeah. Gil Kane on the cover. John Byrne art inside. October of 75. Awesome. Now, Iron Fist, issue number 1. He's fighting Shellhead. Duel of Iron. Boom. Issue number 2. The Living Weapon. He's fighting Crabgrass. Crabgrass, yes. And issue number 3. Ravager. All right then, hero, you'll just have to die. Iron Fist, yes. There you go, man. And issue number 4, The Rampage of Radion. Radion. He must do shoulder workout. Yeah. And issue number 5. Here comes a little choo-choo. Better watch out. It's the Chattanooga choo-choo. He's got a big sword. Issue number 6. I got 2 copies of 6. Deathmatch. All right. Gil Kane on the cover. Frank Giacomo. John Byrne art inside. Deathmatch. Master Khan. He's fighting Angar and the Screamer. She's a Screamer. Yeah, man. All right. I don't like screaming, especially screaming kids, you know. It's like I once dated a girl. She had a huge mouth. I mean, when she smiled, she got lipstick on either ear. I'm telling you. Issue number 7. Iron Fist is always punching. Issue number 8. By the hand die. By my hand die. There you go. October of 76. Chris Claremont, John Byrne. Issue number 9. Issue number 10, which I just had right here. Got it the other day. I got 2 copies. Issue number 11. Yeah, The Wrecking Crew. Love The Wrecking Crew, man. Love it. What a great book. Great book. Issue number 12. Boom. Him and Cap. Issue number 12 again. And the Boomerang. Boomerangs are just frisbees for lonely kids. There you go. June of 77. I used to pass the baseball with myself. I used to throw it, run, throw it back. Issue number 14. Here we go. There you go. I love it. Love it. And the last one, 15. Boom. See, I always had a facsimile, but not anymore, baby. Got the real deal. And there it is, the last issue, number 15. It's in a condition of whoa minus, but guys, I don't care. Oh, guys, thanks for joining me, man. You're the best. And let's sing a song, man. Let's sing a song to get out a cheer. And all right, guys, please comment. All right, and you're the best. I need my harmonica. And I hope you enjoyed that Iron Fist. I know I did. Here we go. This goes out to Beckerman. Iron Fist is as cool as ice cubes. The Hulk has green man boobs. A lot of key issues. It's like a dream. Just play rap music if you want to hear me scream. Don't collect comics like a nerdy robot. Open them up and read them, 'cause they make you smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.